This is IGN. Sony is starting to talk about its next-generation PlayStation console plans, although in vague terms. It's Monday, June 16th, and this is IGN News. As the PS5 nears its 5th birthday, Sony executives have begun to talk about the next generation of consoles and answered in vague terms the question of whether one is already in development. In an investor-focused interview published on Sony's corporate website, Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO and President Hideaki Nishino was asked directly, with cloud gaming more of a viable option than ever before, do we need a next-generation console? Here's how he responded. Our console business has evolved into a multifaceted platform, and we now have a large ecosystem of highly engaged players across both the PS5 and the PS4 generations. So naturally, therefore, there is a huge interest in our next-generation console strategy. So the answer then seems to be yes. Sony is developing a next-generation console, although that shouldn't come as much of a surprise. Console manufacturers often start work on next-generation consoles soon after they release current-gen consoles. In fact, Sony started development of PS5 almost immediately after PS4 came out back in November 2013. Following what's gone before, perhaps PS6 has already been in the works for 5 years. Nishino's comments do not tell us much about what to expect from Sony, but it's worth speculating based on its recent moves and where the market is going. While fans expect a traditional PS6, a home console that is more powerful than the PS5 in every way, perhaps Sony is also considering following Nintendo's lead with a portable hybrid. Looking back, the PS4 came out November 2013, and the PS5 7 years later in November 2020. If this pattern repeats itself, the PS6 will come out November 2027. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest game and developer updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.